Indicated in Stage 2 PTTD, where the tendon is torn or stretched but the foot deformity remains flexible and correctable. Performed when conservative treatments like orthotics and physiotherapy have failed to relieve pain after 3 to 6 months. Indicated when the posterior tibial tendon has ruptured, leaving the arch unsupported and the foot collapsed inward. Recommended for adult-acquired flatfoot deformity where the arch has progressively collapsed due to tendon degeneration. The interference screw enables a smaller incision and shorter tendon harvest, minimizing surgical trauma and protecting nearby nerves. It ensures proper tensioning of the transferred tendon, providing optimal arch support and restoring foot function. It is a technically simpler and faster fixation method, achieving over 96% stable fixation and high patient satisfaction. Available in Peak CF and Peak Optima, diameter 4 mm to 6 mm, length 10 mm to 25 mm. Position the patient supine on the radiolucent table. Make a medial incision on the leg with deformity. Split the FDL tendon near the navicular bone and pass the bio-braid suture to secure the tendon. Measure the tendon diameter using the graft sizer. Use a 1.2 mm threaded guide wire to create a pilot hole in the navicular bone. Confirm guide wire placement under fluoroscopy. Pull the tendon adjacent to the guide wire and mark it. Measure graft length from the marking to the dissected end to determine implant length. Use a cannulated reamer matching the graft diameter over the guide wire to create a unicortical hole. Remove the cannulated reamer and guide wire after creating the hole. Trim and stitch the graft using bio-braid sutures. Load the screwdriver with the appropriately sized Peak Optima interference screw based on measured length and diameter. Pass the nitinol loop through the insertion end of the cannulated screwdriver. Load both ends of the bio-braid sutures onto the nitinol loop. Retrieve the nitinol loop from the opposite end of the screwdriver, creating a bio-braid suture loop through the screwdriver. Pass the suture attached to the stitched tendon through the suture loop of the screwdriver. Position the loaded screwdriver at the navicular bone. Insert and screw the interference screw into the pre-drilled hole, locking the tendon in place. Remove the screwdriver and trim the excess sutures. FDL tendon transfer using Auxein's Peak interference screw is complete. Immediately after surgery, place the foot in a well-padded cast or splint with strict non-weight bearing for the first 6 weeks. Use crutches or a knee walker during the non-weight bearing phase to protect the repaired tendon and promote healing. At 6 weeks, transition the patient into a walking boot and initiate physical therapy to restore movement and strengthen the tendon. Full recovery and return to normal footwear typically takes 4 to 6 months, with custom orthotics recommended for up to 12 months post-surgery.